Thank you guys, and most welcome to Fort of Jesus. For Jesus Mombasa, this is where I want to take you through with my friend Emmanuel Coril. Coril will be taking us through to know how was this structure done, how was it used during those colonial eras. So guys, most welcome, and let's work the journey together now. Show me. There's a structure here.
Let him finish first, then we continue.
Okay. Now, welcome me. Now, Coril, Emmanuel, tell us, what is this structure ahead of us?
So this structure is built in a human being shape, and it is this the head,
Yes.
this the left hand, the right hand, and these are the both of the legs.
Oh.
Also, we have the stomach.
But
Yeah.
what is the idea? The idea
Was to safeguard the sea route to India and the old port of Mombasa. So the soldiers who came here was led by the leader Vasco da Gama in the year 1498.
Yes.
So they sailed to Mombasa, but the people of Mombasa were not friendly to them. That's why they went to an extra mile of going to Malindi, where they were invited by the people from Malindi. The leader from Malindi welcomed them, and that's where we find Vasco da Gama pillar, which was built in the year 1498.
Okay.
Same goes.
So why are they using a structure that looks like the body?
So the Portuguese were Christians.
They were
That's why,
Christians,
They
okay.
were Christians.
So now the structure is about portraying the picture of the body of Christ.
Yeah.
The message was about preaching the message of
preaching
Christ.
the message, spreading Christianity. Also, Fort Jesus is Fort is a Portuguese term which means protection of Jesus.
Protection of Jesus.
Yeah. So here we have different function of different parts.
Yes.
So on the head, this is the attacking point where the
to
Portuguese
attack from
soldiers
there.
used to attack facing the ocean.
The ocean. Oh, the ocean is this side.
Ocean is in this side.
Okay.
Towards the head. The left arm and the right arm also there were some cannons which were aligned along that position. Yeah, for easy attacking of the enemies.
Okay.
Yeah. So the building is 427 years old.
427 years.
Yeah, and it covers 2.5 acres of land.
2.5 acres.
Yeah.
Is that big?
Not such big, but when you are taken by a guide, you will get that because we have a lot of history inside there.
Yeah, I was wondering how will I go around 2.5 acres.
Fine, you have me here.
Wow,
also,
thank you. Now, Emmanuel.
This building is 70% of it's made up of a coral rock. Yeah, the coral rock 70%, and 30% which was built by use of lime.
When you talk of coral, you talk of coral rocks.
Coral rocks, yeah.
Coral rocks, corals.
They are made of clay, lime sand.
Like this one?
Yeah,
this one?
No, these are just the blasted ones.
Do you have an example of a coral rock?
Yeah, we have from there.
Okay, so you can see it.
We have 4 entries. So we have the main entrance, which is the entrance inside the fort. Here also we have the second passage. It's called the Passage of the Arches.
Passage of the Arches.
Yeah, the Passage of the Arches. Also, these stairs we are going on, it was built by the British in the year 1963 when Kenya was getting independence. This one.
Yeah, so this is a passage. Now they are using that farthest end to come in.
To bring in the fighting weapons.
Oh.
So you were asking about a coral rock.
These are the coral. These ones, eh?
This one.
Oh, this is now the coral rocks. Guys,
nature coral rock.
Now this is the nature coral rocks. So guys, you can learn to enjoy. Those are now the coral rocks.
And the coral rocks, they are usually made of dead animals like snails, fish, and mixed up with clay, and they form in the separate compartments.
And they just form themselves?
Yeah, but they take time to form, like many years, like million years.
Now, you say this is the entrance?
This is the entrance, the Passage of the Arches. And behind here, we have the ammunition store.
Ammunition store.
Where they used to keep their weapons.
That part is interesting. Okay, here is a bit dark, guys.
This is an ammunition store.
This is the ammunition store.
Arabs, Portuguese, they used this place as an ammunition store. Later on, the Arabs, when they came, so Arabs, their main aim was to trade for slaves. They were capturing the slaves from outside community, and they were keeping them inside here for 2 to 3 days to measure their strength. So if you could survive for 2 to 3 days, they could take you for Zanzibar, and then from there were sold to European countries to go and work for them in farms like coffee plantations, cotton plantation, among others.
Wow. Guys, it's a bit dark. We don't have light here, so but this is the whole. You see it's called it's like a store. It's like
It's a slave cave.
Slave cave. This is where the slaves were kept. Oh, guys, you see, this is the place where the slaves were kept. So once they came from up country, they were always brought here before they were taken to the vessel for exportation to other countries.
The 70% of the people who were affected most was from the Waliangulu, the Wakamba, and the Michikenda.
Yeah, those are the guys who are affected.
Those are the guys who suffered the most because they were near to the Arabs. So anytime they could wish of capturing them, they could just sneak out to chiefs. Then they alert them on how to tackle with them.
Oh, guys, this is just amazing. Just amazing. So, Emmanuel, how long did it take for them to build this structure? Because 2.5 acres is a big piece of land.
Actually,
and the kind of structures I'm seeing here, hey, they are amazing, guys.
So actually, I can say it took 3 years, but they hired a lot of laborers to work for them from the local community.
What is this? What is this?
This is a cannon.
This is a cannon used for what?
Firing the cannonballs for attacking the ships from the enemies.
These ones are used to attack the ship.
Yeah.
See these guys.
Also, we have the people who could come in peace, and the way they could identify themselves is by use of white flags, which means peace.
Oh, why?
The one for the Portuguese was having a red flag.
So what was put here now? What was put here?
The cannonball.
Cannonball.
Yeah, we will see it later from that.
Oh, we'll see it somewhere else.
We'll see it
Thank you. Now we are going to?
This is the right-hand side, but
right-hand
we are not
side.
going to start from here. We'll just go towards the head, then we will come back to this side from behind.
Okay, now direct us.
So that's the old town of Mombasa.
That's the old town.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
So
this is the view of old town.
This is the second oldest town after Lamu.
Second oldest town after Lamu.
Mombasa by 200 years old. But this place was inhabited by many visitors, like the Greeks, the Asians, the Persians, and the Chinese.
That's English Point, Malina?
Yeah, that's English Point.
You can see that hotel, guys. Those who have heard of English Point, that is the place. You can always visit if you want.
Also, this place, we can find the old port of Mombasa in this place.
Yeah, I know. There is old port, beyond these buildings.
Behind these buildings.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the new town, you can see the painting is a bit different. The painting is blue and white on the walls.
Yeah.
So blue means Mombasa is an island and it is surrounded by the water, ocean. So that blue means ocean.
Yeah, we can see that blue.
That blue means ocean.
You can see the
and
blue
the white means peace.
And the white means peace. So we have a lot of peace in Mombasa. Wow, guys, most welcome to Mombasa, the land of peace, the island of peace.
No, but Mombasa is an Arabic name, which means a place, a highland of war. At that time it was a highland of war, but now we are upgrading, guys, because we have got independence, we have got peace.
Thank you. This is amazing.
This is a urinal for the soldiers.
At urinal?
Urinal pit.
How do you use this one?
They were using this one for releasing themselves for short call because they were not allowed to go far. They were just...
guys, look at this urinal, guys. This is just funny now. Where did the waste... Oh, the waste just
downwards.
Fell downwards.
Yeah, downwards.
Oh. Wow.
Inside here we have the watching tower where they used to watch the enemies from far.
Oh, this is the watchtower.
It's a watchtower.
Wow, guys, this is the watchtower, and it's good to see it. It's good to see the watching tower. Look at that, guys. That is the watchtower. Someone would go up there and would keep on surveilling to see the situation they save around the fort of Jesus. Let's just see inside kidogo, see whether we can see anything. So guys, look here. So someone would just come and sit here. Someone would just come and sit here where I'm seated.
So you can see English Point is to that side.
Yeah, that is the English Point, guys. Now this is the place they were using to check whether the situation is safe. You can see the ocean. You can see the ocean, guys. You can see the ocean. So this is where they used to sit and to ensure. And actually, here they are using this other place to ensure our foot of Jesus. For Jesus is safe. You can see that is deep seas. So they were using this site to check the situation is safe.
So you know the Portuguese were short men, and their wall was 15 meters from down. But when the Arabs came, they came and extended another 3 meters, resembling a mosque, because they were Muslims. You see that?
I can see there.
Yeah.
You can see the signage there. The structure is Muslim. So guys, you understand now why we have those stones elevating upwards. You can see that, guys.
Also, we have these types of birds here. We call them speckled pigeons. They are normally found in old inhabitations.
Speckled pigeons.
Yeah, the speckled pigeons.
You can see that speckled pigeon found in Fort Jesus. And I understand it's found in all the buildings. They like such places so much. So guys, just enjoy as we move around.
This was the main watch.
This is another watchtower.
The enemies were coming from this direction, from the west, coming into Old Port.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, you can see that other watchtower. You can go in still. Now this is on the right. You remember where we started? This is on the right. Oh, it's a bit cool here. So they would take all the viewing of the ocean. I can even expand and let's see something. You can see the ocean, guys.
Here we have some activities going on. These are the ocean dives. So in a day, it's 4 times churning. So the water comes this direction in the morning, and in the afternoon, like 1 to 2, it's going to the other direction, and from 3 to 6, it's coming to this direction.
Oh,
yeah.
So there is a behavior, there is a pattern.
There is a pattern.
In the afternoon, they go to the right.
Yeah, to the right.
In the morning, they go to the left.
Yeah.
And right now, they are going to the left. You can see that the vessel, guys. Don't know whether you
That's
can
just
see.
a container.
It's a
for
container
luggage.
vessel, yeah. And they're carrying so many containers. So now this is on the right. This is still on the head, but
yeah, on the head, but on the left side.
On the right hand side.
We have these flowers. The Portuguese used to manufacture their perfumes.
This one?
Yeah, this one is a frangipan flower.
This ones I used to manufacture
perfume for that time. Yeah.
They are the ones who planted it.
They are the one who planted it. That's why you can find mostly of these plants are found along the coastal regions.
Wow. I would want to learn the secret of manufacturing. But anyway, that's for another day. Thank you, guys. You can see some construction is taking place just to make this place a bit attractive to tourists. Hapa kuna nini? Kidogo, let's see this, guys. The amazing stuff here.
The snail shells from the deep ocean, brought by our best divers.
They are the divers who go for them there.
Go for them under the waters.
This is just serious. Wow, this is amazing, guys. For those people who love seashells, here they are. You can always come here. And I believe them will
be more efficient twende kwenye kuna hiyo castone the cannonball. Then I will explain how it was shooting and how
far it could shoot.
Yeah, and how far.
Okay, we'll go to that one. Thank you.
We have a tree here. It's a cicada tree. So the uniqueness of this tree is that it grows downwards, not upwards like the other trees.
It grows downwards.
It grows downwards.
And just see the leaves, it will never become taller than it is.
It will never become taller. And also, after a certain age, it becomes a stone, a coral stone. Yeah.
Now this base is going downwards.
Yeah, it's going downwards.
And with time it will become a stone.
It will become a stone. Also, this cicada tree is found only along the coastal strip of Mombasa, Kenya. And In the time of the Portuguese, they used it as a Sunday palm trees because they were from a Catholic church. You got
yeah, I understand. Wow, wow. So guys, let's now go into Portuguese war paintings. Let's watch inside. Wow, 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 wow.
So here we have the paintings which were drawn by the Portuguese soldiers during the time when they were under a siege for 2 years 9 months.
2 years 9 months.
And this was their expression about the means of transportation they usually use and the paintings. So these paintings majorly they are ships, they are churches because they were Christians.
Yeah, I can see churches.
And we can see some people here fighting. This is the first one is a captain training the common soldiers on how to fight. Also, this one soldier is represented as a Portuguese soldier. So one soldier was able to fight 3 Arabs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the technique?
The techniques was that in case one Portuguese soldier is attacked by 3 Arabs, he was equal to 10. The strength was equal to 10.
That was serious, eh? One soldier could fight 3 Arabs.
Yeah.
And that is the strength of Christ.
Also, we have the cross, which means Christianity. Here.
Yeah, we can see the cross.
And we have the fish. So there were plenty of fish along the oceans. Also at the that far end we have the ivory from elephants. Let me see the ivory from that end.
The ivory, yeah, I can see the ivory. That's the ivory, so guys.
This one was the most valuable and expensive item in the world at that time.
By that time?
At that time.
But now it is banned, eh?
Yeah, but now it's banned. So here we have the Omani doors, and they were given, the Arabs were given as present after defeating the Portuguese. So
how unique is this door?
So the uniqueness of this door, you can see the chain here. You can see the flowers and the shield.
Yeah.
So the chain means the unity, how the united the Arabs were. The flower means the prosperity, and the shield means the
shield.
The shield means the strength. This one here.
Oh, that's shield.
The strength. Yeah.
That is the strength, eh?
For the strength.
Wow. It's a unique door, by the way.
So here with us we have the conference hall where the Arabs handed over to British in a peaceful way. They didn't encounter in any fight because British were more superpower than them. You see, and their weapons were more powerful than the one for the Arabs.
So this is where they would gather.
So this is where they sit for their last conference, and they handed over to British in a peaceful way before the British could go for an extra mind of conducting a war with them. So they surrender earlier and they give the powers to British.
Wow.
And they had a lot of promises from the British. They were promised.
I can see a gun here.
This is a rifle for the Arabs. Arabs were the first people to use the rifles of this kind. Yeah.
Guys, you can see this is amazing. You can see the bullets. Wow. You see, it's even wooden. Eh? No, the handle is wooden. And then we have some metal parts as you go to where the bullet comes out. So now, this is they would gather here.
The conference hall where they gathered for
the conference.
The conference hall. So same case to this one, we have the sword for the Arabs. This one was the ceremonial sword. This one is the ceremonial sword. So anything to do with ceremonies, they were throwing some flowers. You see, the flowers for ceremonies. Also, we have the shield for ceremonies. But this one in this place, this one is the fighting shield and the fighting sword. The outer cover is made up of buffalo skin. This one.
Okay.
We have a dagger.
This is a dagger.
This one,
a dagger was used
for fighting. Upanga in Swahili. This one is the one for ceremonies, and this one is the one for fighting.
Guys, this is amazing history about this place. Some amazing artifacts here, guys.
This one is the grinding stone from India.
What was it used to grind?
The millet. But here on the left side, we have the grinding stone for grinding the maize. And lastly, the one for grinding the spices.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's for spices, for maize. Thank you. Now, sanitize. Very
So here we have the famous navigator from Portugal. By the name Sir Henry.
Sir Henry. This is now Sir Henry.
So this person was well known because of the maps he drew. These are some of the sample of the maps he drew. And this one is the one showing Goa, India. This one Fortaleza, Homs in Portugal. Fortaleza, Comanfidio on the Portugal. We have the one for Spain. Spain also this one, and this one's for Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah.
Wow. And he knew all that.
Yeah, he knew all that. So here we have the one of the ship which was attacked by the Arabs. This one was the Portuguese ship which had came for a rescue when the Portuguese were under siege from Arabic states. So in the year 1697 is when the ship was sunk by the Arab army. And after 200 years later, they came and took out some expensive things which was found under that ship, like the gold, silver,
still underwater.
Copper. Yeah, it's still underwater up to now. But
what are they trying to do from the?
So
from
they are pulling the recovered things already to the ground.
Sunken ship.
Yeah, and that person is the one taking out to the land. Yeah. Also, this is the Kenyan diver in a sketch.
Yes.
A Kenyan diver represented in this sketch. He was in that mission.
Wow.
So we go to so. So this is the coastal strip of Mombasa, and it covers about 500.
You can show me whether you are.
This is the coastal strip of Mombasa, and it covers about 522 kilometers from Kwale County to Taita Taveta. It covers 522 kilometers from Kwale to Tanariva County. And these are the historical sites which was left by the early visitors when they came to Africa.
We have all this along the coastline.
We have all this. There are many. These one are just the major places to visit. And here we have Fort Jesus on this end.
We are now here, guys. We are now here. You understand there are so many sites that you can visit along the coastline. Mosque in Wasini.
We have the
Galwom,
Wasini Highland where you can see the dolphins.
Mtwapa
you can swim.
Jumba, Mtwapa. There are so many sites that guys we can visit along the coastline.
Also, the earliest visitor who came to Africa was the Chinese. And the Chinese was best in modeling of the things like the pots, the porcelain blades, and the many among the starters. Yeah. So Chinese was the first to land in Africa in the year 9th century. Actually, where he stayed was Lamu. He saw Lamu as a convenient place where he could take his things like pot makings, porcelain blades makings, and these are some of the sample remains that show us the evidence.
Wow, wow. These ones are how old? They are very.
They are very old, from 15th century.
15th century. 15. Oh my God! Look at that. 15 AD.
Yeah, and most of the things from the Chinese factory was containing some dragon animal.
Why were they using the dragon?
The dragon was their sign from that time.
Okay. You can see the pots, guys. Wow. Wow. It's just amazing. Look at these plates.
These are the porcelain blades. And here, this one's the Chinese things, the porcelain blades. You can see a dragon from inside.
Yeah, I can see it. These are pots for the 18th. These are flower pots.
These are the jars for the Chinese also. You can see the dragons.
These are the jars?
Yeah, the jars for containing some clean water for drinking.
You can see the dragons, the drawings of the dragon on the side. Wow. There's so much to see around here.
This is Arabic plate. You can see from the sign of Arabic writings.
Yeah. I can see it, by the way. Wow. This is just nice. Visit something here, Corel. I see some guns here.
Yeah, this one was the rifle for the. This one was meant for the Arabs.
These are for the Arabs.
Arabs are the first people use the firearms like these rifles.
So how far could this gun shoot?
It's about 100 meter.
100 meters.
Yeah.
So it's a short distance. Eh?
Short distance.
Then I can see some. Are they horns or what?
These are the horns from buffalo. This one is the horn from buffalo, but that one is a wooden trumpet for used for musical instruments. Especially for the local people like the Waliangulu, Wakamba, who lived near to this destination.
This is what they were used to play around and to make some music.
Also, we have some chains for the ladies, Arabic ladies. This one was made of silver, copper, and brass metals.
Wow.
Among the starters.
Wow, wow.
So here also you have the copper tray plate, the senior.
Oh, these are plates.
Yeah,
it's like
plate
a
for
plate
the
but made
Arabs.
from copper.
Yeah. Also, we have the pastoralists who are well known for camel keeping, like the Somalis. So they usually put the camel milk inside this calabash, and this is how it is. Also, you have the Swahili comb. You have the oldest pillow, the head crest. You can see from far.
Wow, wow, wow. Something here.
This is another historic site from Malindi. It's Kediruins, Malindi. So this one contains a lot of Arabic history, like the coat of arms, the houses they used to live that earlier on. They are 15th to 16th century.
Wow. So now this
is the anchor stone which they use for withstanding the ship.
Before they brought that the other anchor.
Yeah, before they blew to that.
The new anchor now that
this
is
one
used
was
to
the old generation anchor which was made of coral rock. And how they could use this one to function, they were putting a rope in this direction and another one to that direction. So in case they wanted to withstand the ship, they were just dropping it outside.
Just a minute. They were putting what here?
A rope from this point and to this point.
A rope.
So
a rope. Then they would drop this thing
outside
into the water.
The ship.
And this other one? Is it the same?
The same one, but of large ships.
Oh.
For
this Arabic what?
Arabic tombstone. They usually put their heads when they are on the worship prayers. Yeah, like this one.
Wow.
The church.
No, this is the church.
Yeah, the church.
Where is it starting?
Here, from here, and we go that, the circular like that.
This is the church.
This is the church. From here, you go that way, you go that way, you go that way.
Hey, that church is so big, eh? Now, this is the entrance. This is the entrance here.
The entrance. This is the entrance.
Then you go in. What are those stones inside?
Those are the pillars which was used.
So they are the pillars which are used to support the roof, eh?
The roof, yeah.
Then what is this other one on the sideways?
This is a wall.
This is a wall, and I can see the space in between the wall and that was just a corridor.
The alignment of the chairs, the seats.
So now, where would the pastor stay? Now, let's assume we are going into the church.
So normally the pastor stayed in front of
Guys, we are
audience.
in the church of the ancient times.
So
now we are going to the altar.
Convention box where the priest could stay, because this was a Catholic church, so it was under the priest. And this was where he could stand.
You could stand there.
Yeah.
That is where now the other members would remain where I am.
Behind.
Then. Wow. So now that is where the priest would stand.
Yeah, this is where the priest will stand.
If you have anything you want to tell the priest, you would always approach him from where you are.
Yeah.
Wow. Then what is this other one?
This is a convention box.
Convention box.
Convention box.
Okay. And where is the hand of the church?
Here.
This is the hand.
And this one was the priest sleeping room. The sleeping room.
The church was connected to the sleeping room and other amenities.
Yeah, and many things, because the space was scarce. They had a lot of activities to do. Also, behind the priest sitting room, bedroom was the barracks for the common soldiers.
They would still guard the place.
Yeah, they could still guard the place.
Wow.
But also on our left side, we see the oldest buildings which was brought down by the Arabs. Those ones serve as the barracks also. Yeah.
That other side, the farthest end, those were buildings.
Yeah, those were the buildings.
On the wall of the structure.
Yeah, on the walls of the structure.
Wow.
Also, it has a concrete roof, which was used to collect the rainwater from it. And this is a system.
This is a system for water. This is a system. System for
collecting the rainwater inside.
Wow. And we can have a look at it.
It It was dug out by the local people hired by the Portuguese. Then they were just given food and not the money.
Okay.
They were given food in return of the labor.
Oh my God. They wouldn't get money?
They wouldn't get money. Also, this cistern is 17 meters deep.
17 meters.
Yeah.
Guys, we cannot see inside well.
So
These are water
if in case you
cistern.
make an echo, you can prove that it is empty.
Oh my God. They dug the place. Guys, I don't know whether you can see anything, but that is the cistern. You can see the pipes going inside. 17 meters. That's a very deep borehole. So it was built by the Africans, and they were not given money to do that job, but they were just given food.
Here we have the modern anchor.
This is the modern anchor now. For those who don't know the anchor, how the anchor looks like.
It's used for hooking the ships, especially when they are docking.
This is the new one, and guys, you can see how it's made. Then we learn to appreciate the things around us.
Lizard. So
can you see the lizard?
this lizard here. So the uniqueness about this lizard is that this is a male, and it has an orange head.
Yeah, I can
So
see.
normally this male is adapted that it's so cute to attract the females. So one male can attract more than 5 females because of
One
its,
male?
its orange color on the head. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Then Oman well. This is a well.
This is a well which was sung by the Omans.
So you mean this cistern has got water?
No, it doesn't got water because the church roof is destroyed.
You can see a well. So
This
this
is a
one,
well and it is 23 meters deep.
this is
76
deeper than
feet.
the cistern.
It's deeper than cistern. Cistern is just 17 meters, but this one is 23.
Guys, if you look keenly, you'll see. I hope you can see what are inside, guys. You can see inside. Yeah, there is water inside. I can see it. 23 meters. That water never dries. It's always there. So that is the one now that is used to service the Fort Jesus. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we have the replica for someone's body, but the original body is lying under this one. Spinel this one. And
So someone is below this replica.
Yeah, this one is a replica.
Actually, this was made through stones, sand, and whatever. Eh?
Yeah, the ceramics.
Okay.
Also, the body was found here in the year 1990.
1990.
And, they suspect to be one of the Portuguese soldiers because they have got he has got the rosary for Catholic, and he was buried facing west, according to how the skull sample was collected. So normally when Christian died, they are buried facing west, and you can see from this replica.
By the way, is facing west. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow, wow. There's so much history, guys, that we need to blaze around here. We are on top of Fort Jesus now. Guys, you can see Fort Jesus now from Bant's view. We are somewhere on top now enjoying the view. You can see. Yeah, now tell me, where are we?
So we are at Oman House.
Oman,
Omani House.
Omani House. This is the Omani House. This was someone's house. Oman was the leader.
Oman was the country where the Oman Arabs came from. Oman. So that's where the house got its name. Wow. Also, India was the place rich with spices. So these are some of the spices. We have the lauban, we have the dates, we have the dried lemons, we have the cloves, cinnamon, and cardamom.
Wow.
For those people to use that
They
time.
liked a lot of pepper.
Yeah. Also, we have the ivory from elephants. This was the most valuable item in the world.
These are true ivory.
The true ivory, but this one is just a juvenile.
Oh.
This one is not a matured one.
Oh, so. Wow. And now, like this one is worth how much in the current market today?
It's about 5 million. But,
This one?
Yeah.
5 million.
But it is illegal. If you are
Of course, it is illegal in
you are
Kenya and
found
even
doing so, you can be in jail for
Wow.
many years. So Mombasa was ruled by under three dynasty families. We have the Said, we have the Al-Qasa family, and we have the Al-Masri family.
Yes.
But Said was the first leader for Mombasa Island. So Mombasa Island was ruled by Said, and Said had got 5 wives and 11 sons.
Show me that guy.
This is Said.
That was. He had 5 wives.
5 wives and 12 sons, 11 sons. Yeah, but he later moved the capital city from Mombasa to Zanzibar because he wanted to introduce the project of planting cloves and many others, many things like planting coffee.
Wow.
So here we have the ladies, the Arabic ladies. The Arabic lady is the first one, the Indian lady is the second one.
This is the Arabic lady.
It's the Arabic lady.
That's how they used to look.
This is how they dress.
Wow.
But the Indian ladies, they like shiny things on their head. Like
So this is an Indian one.
Yeah. So
And this
one is an Arabic.
This is an Arabic lady.
And the last two are the Indians.
And these other 2 are Indians.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Wow. Now this other one?
This one's a soldier for Omans.
They were wearing white by then?
Yeah, they're white, yeah. They were Muslims.
Why were they using white and they are soldiers?
They were Muslims. So you know the dressing mode should be always like that.
These are just a hall.
It's just a house.
Now this was a house for them.
This was the Omani house. It served as an administration block for the Arabs.
Wow. Now these are dhow.
Yeah.
The Arabs. This is how a dhow looks like. They were so smart, huh? They are so smart, guys. This dhow is so smart.
So from far you can see a whale remains, and a whale is normally a mammal.
That's the whale remains.
So whales are not found in the salt waters like Indian Ocean. You can rarely find them in the salty places, but majorly you can find them in fresh water like Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean
Ocean is fresh water, so that's where you can find the whales. Also, whale is a mammal. It has got some mammary glands like the one for human beings, and it gives births. And normally we have many types of whales, but this one is a humpback whale. And the reason why it's called humpback whale,
this is the head.
Yeah. The reason why it's called humpback whale is because it has got a hump on the neck.
Can you see them there? I can see some photos.
Yeah, you can see some photos from there.
It's so huge.
But the largest whale is the blue whale.
So the humpback whale is which one?
Humpback whale is this one.
Oh, this is the humpback whale.
This is a humpback whale.
Humpback whale, guys, you can see that. Humpback whale is the largest, and it's found in fresh waters.
Yeah, in fresh waters.
So how did they get it now from here? They brought it.
So it came by mistake. That's why it died. It came from fresh water and landed in Indian Ocean, which is salt. Here we have got trolleys for pulling the passengers in the time of the British. You have got to see the rail cage from under and the trolley from above. So this one was used to pull the high-ranked leaders like the supervisors for passengers. But this one is used for the luggage, for pulling
luggage,
and pushing the luggage. Yeah.
Wow. You see this one?
The barracks for the soldiers, like
the barracks. This is where they would stay.
This is where they could stay. So
now, these are their rooms.
This was their room. So from the left side and the right side, you have got the barracks. So if you try to see it properly, they are the right and the left ribs. Use as the barracks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, guys, we are here. We want to understand how this canyon works. Now, Coril, tell me, how does it work?
So this one was used to attack the ships, like the one for the enemies.
Yes.
This one's about 11 kgs.
That's more stone.
Yeah, this
11 kgs.
And it is made of cast irons.
Wow.
Yeah. So the way it was shooting, let me show you.
So they would put it there.
Yeah. So you come to.
You can see, guys.
The cannonball.
It's inside now the canyon. So how would it now work?
So we have got an opening from here. This is the hollow opening where they used to ignite some gunpowder. Then
This is where they would put the gunpowder, eh?
Then they pan the gunpowder. Then it was used to react inside this metal. And from inside, it could push that stone for 300 meters away.
So the gunpowder would push that 11 kgs to a distance of 300 meters.
Yeah.
See, how is that technology? Wow, that's amazing, guys. 300 meters is not a short distance for such a stone to go.
Up in the flag post area.
Bruh?
Flag post area, the alignment of the flags according to how the visitors came, like the Portuguese were the first, we have got their flag. The Arabs were the second, we have got their flag, and the third one was the British, we have got their flag, and lastly the one for Kenya.
Wow. Oh, guys, you can see all
so
this.
This is the flag post for the Portuguese, represented in this way, and the second one is this one for the Arabs. The third one is this one for the British, and lastly that one is for Kenya when we have got independence in 12 December 1963.
This is where they would hang the flags, eh?
Wow,
guys, you can see that our flag post is still loading our flag there, showing that we are now free. These are then that big one. You see this?
The one for Portuguese.
This is for Portuguese. We no longer put their flag there, because they are no longer part of our freedom now. They give us the freedom. Now we are free. We cannot keep on hosting their flag. So guys, you can see the mainland. From this level, we can see the mainland. Can take you around to see the mainland. The mainland, Nyali.